Well, they say in MMA one of the hardest things to do is lose your title and get it back. I would also say becoming a #1 contender, not getting the job done, and getting back to a title fight. That's exactly what this young man was able to do.
Yeah, it's as difficult, John. It's tough because when you get there and you don't get the job done, you become dejected. Like, my goodness, how hard will it be to get another run going? But it's in the truly special ones where they do it. And when they do it, the confidence that they build along the way is second to none. This guy believes that he's going to be a champion tonight because he understands this may be the last chance.
And it's not as though he wasn't ready for that first fight for the title, but he just believes he is a totally different animal than he was back then. All right, here he is, my 2023 Fighter of the Year and the undisputed UFC flyweight champion, Alexandre Pantoja. Pro debut at 17 years of age in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Finally breaks through to win the undisputed UFC title at 33 years of age. He is as watchable and as well-rounded as any fighter in the sport. And in advance of his first title defense at our fighter meeting, he said, now the focus is getting my pound-for-pound due. I know I'm the best flyweight in the world. I'm out to prove that again tonight. But I want to show the masses that I can be the pound-for-pound king, and he might just be that guy. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape for this flyweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, we go to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the UFC Flyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Flyweight Champion of the world, Alexandre the Cannonball Pantoja.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here we are, the MMA leader back in London, England. It's amazing to think back to UFC 75, when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London is.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena. Trying to come to a guard there.
Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom. All right, north-south position here. We'll see if the crowd can be mature about this, DC.
Nice.
All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent. Great shot from the top position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Pantoja's in half guard. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Scramble. Don't allow him down.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Mokaev. Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
We cross the midpoint in round one. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Oh, beautiful jab there by Pantoja.
He's got great kicks also.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Gets to the single collar tie.
I mean, technically, this would be a flying triangle if he can finish it here.
A flying triangle. I mean, is that even a real technique? I mean,
No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Guys, come on.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Making all these shots count. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Mokaev. Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, another strike lands from the top.
He's got to be careful.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Under a minute to go. Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley's somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound has been working for him. Nice job here by Mokaev.
Great defense by this fighter.
Mokaev's back in full mount. 15 seconds to go. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Mokaev. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Mokaev's trying to lock up on a submission now. Round two is next.
Stop!
All right, take a seat, breathe, good with the ball, okay? In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, olha, próximo round.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs and in survival mode. Luckily, he made it to the end of that round.
Here we are, early round two. Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He lands a switch knee. Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight. Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth. The submission defense wins this transition. This is where he wants to be. Oh, nice.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Mokaev's right back to the full mount.
I mean, way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
Where's that wrist control?
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Mokaev. Another ground and pound strike lands. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversals is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Mokaev's got him in a crucifix. Gonna work from the top now.
Nice defense.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Mokaev's right back to the full mount here.
This is a terrible position. In the half guard.
Good work from the top here by Mokaev. All right, operating inside the closed guard now.
Oh, good defense, yes.
A series of punches from the top here by Mokaev.
And there you go, again, half guard. He does a great job of getting to his position, landing effective strikes, and now his opponent's starting to swell.
Mokaev's looking for that arm triangle now. Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Less than a minute now to go in round two. Mokaev's has got full mount now.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Mokaev. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent.
Oh, he's going to triangle again.
Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Oh, he's got his back.
And now.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Ready.
Round 3 of a possible 5. All right, here we go with our next round. And DC, you've spoken a lot about ground and pound skills and how it's a little bit of a lost art in modern day mixed martial arts. Certainly not for this young man.
No, and he does it in the old school way, right? Nowadays, you push a guy to the side of the octagon, they use it as a barrier to get up.
Right.
Not with this guy. He stuffs your head in the corner, he gains his posture, and he just starts dropping hammers until eventually you're gonna turn to your knees, he'll take you next to choke you, or he'll just put you back down. It's crazy to watch him dictate his opponent's actions with his power from this position. Not many guys can generate that type of power. You got to go back to guys like Mark Munoz. They used to call him the Filipino smashing machine because he was so good with his ground and pound, and this guy shows that same exact type of approach.
Lands the ground and pound strike here. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor, champ.
The swelling's starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt, he got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Mokaev, ground and pound from half guard. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Pantoja. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Nice jab by Mokaev. Well, not sure if he's lighter on his fall. Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man.
Oh, he's hurt bad.
So far, a frantic pace as expected. Pantoja's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. He's having his way with him here. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. Oh, great reversal to top position by Pantoja. Oh, nice job by him there to move into half guard. Not much resistance from the bottom fight.
He's just too good in this position. Look for ground and pound immediately.
Well, you know he's tougher than I am, right? But this man has absorbed so much damage upstairs that I wouldn't be surprised to see the referee call in the doctor at some point.
Well, at some point, you got to take a look at him. He's so bruised, he's so battered, he's so swollen. And credit to his opponent for finding a route to victory and staying on that. He has dominated this fight.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Pantoja. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow, you need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for under. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, look out, folks, that is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Well, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Mokaev. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Mokaev's in half guard. Ground and pound strike there now. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Final seconds of round 3. Relentless pressure from the top by Mokaev. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds.
All right, bud, take a seat.
Heading back to the corner after that round, Pantoja's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. All right, so back to the stools we go. They say defense wins championships, and he has not defended well tonight.
He isn't trying, or at least it doesn't seem like he's trying. He has got to move his head. He's trying to react when the punch is already coming, and that's not working. If he takes many more of these shots, this fight is going to be stopped due to the swelling.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go with our 4th round of a possible 5, and a lot of fighters change up their training camp when they're fighting.
Landed a nasty flying knee to the head. He sets up that leg kick beautifully.
Able to land a looping right. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit for tat. Oh, it landed.
Back to his feet.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, huge left.
Oh, man, what a strike from the bottom.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition. Oh, right into mount. Now he's got good body position, yup.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Side control now.
Changing the position.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man, I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Mokaev. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. Mokaev's back in half guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Setting up a sub here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in. Oh, he's out. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. All right, feet on the hips here. As his opponent postures up, he opens it. A lot of top pressure being applied here.
Another blow to that swollen area. He's in a lot of trouble now. Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. All right, just as we saw a few seconds ago, he finds the home for another ground and pound strike.
Beautiful punch lands there from inside the guard.
1 minute now to go in round 4 of a possible 5. Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Mokaev.
attempt here.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
Setting up for another submission now.
Oh, that's getting deep.
Oh, how on God's green earth did he get out?
Beautiful transition.
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Mokaev. And there it is, another strike on the ground, gets through. Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and the doctor's not going to let you continue as a one-eyed fighter. You all can see the swelling around his eye. It is awesome, and I'm not sure how much longer he can stay in this fight. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready? Let's do it.
5th and final round. Massive head kick. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body there, really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice. A single leg. And now he's in the guillotine.
That guillotine is tight. He gets out.
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount, a lot of different ways. Oh, he's going for a choke here. This could be tough. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. Oh, he's got it.
Work, come on, stand up, let's go.
He's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Oh, hammer fist here by Mokaev.
Strong reversal there. Getting the mount here. Armbar attempt.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensive.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Good work from the top here by Mokaev. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet. Great submission defense on display tonight. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Mokaev. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs, and if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Pantoja's in half guard now.
There it is, now he's going to mount.
Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. Oh, he locks up the triangle now, DC. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
Oh, it looks like the end of the fight. It looks like this one is about done. This guy is a triangle expert.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, so the title fight goes the distance. Two of the most exciting words in all of mixed martial arts, and new. I think we're going to hear Bruce Buffer utter those very words tonight.
And new, and he relied on his striking in order to take the belt from the former champion. He fought beautifully tonight, and we are all proud to call him new UFC champion.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 49-46, 49-45, and 49-46. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC flyweight champion of the world, Muhammad the Punisher Mokaev!
All right, so how about this result tonight? This should shut up some of the flyweight naysayers, right? We got a new UFC flyweight champion, and he looked like one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world tonight.
He is one of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, and he has the charisma to make people care about the 125-pound division. Great job by this young man.